Everyone, Sissy here, a financial scaling coach, a money coach for female entrepreneurs who wants to make more income from business without having the hassle of working more time in business. So if you're here, and I welcome to my first ever live stream, and I'm equally as nervous as excited. Let me know who has joined the call and say something here so that I can say hello. And I would love to find out who's tuned in today. And yeah, I look forward to talking about the difference between a business growth and income growth. What I found out is having interviewed probably across 44 female entrepreneurs from since January 2020. As of now, that I think one thing that came up was, see, but how do I make more income in the business? And there's issues of figuring out the price point and all that. And the issues has always been around growing your business. And everyone talks about growing your business, and I want to grow my business. And what that means is, do you mean growing your revenue? Is that what you mean? I'm like, yeah. I'm getting new clients and growing revenue and growing my business. And but the reality is that doesn't guarantee that you'll have more money in your pocket later on. So this is, and you might be wondering, but this is, but what's the difference between that? So isn't that the when I make sales that I have more money in the bank account? Maybe or maybe not. It depends on so many factors, and this is what I'm here to talk about: the difference between business growth and income growth. So, oh, hi Mohit, hi Liz, uh, um, and yes, so here it is, guys. What it is whenever you talk about growing your business, yes, sales, without sales nothing happens in the business. Sales is so crucial, right? But it's not only about sales. And it's there are so many factors, like you have the cost of delivery, of your fulfillment of your promise, and then you have expenses to run your business, then you have to taxes to pay, and then unforeseen circumstance comes up, then you have to set aside funds for that. So that's what we see the difference between when you grow your business and when you grow your personal income. It's best to explain it to you with an example. Let's say last year you did 100,000 pounds or dollars, or so, depending on which country you're in, and you made a profit of 20,000. So you have a 20% return on investment, and then the next year, let's say that you did 200,000 pound sale, so you did 2x. Your business has grown double. So your business has grown double. So you did 2x is 200,000, and correspondingly your profit has gone from 20,000 to 40,000. So that's double as well, but it's still 20% return compared to sales. But you might be wondering to see, but what's wrong with that? I'm not doing well. Yes, you are, but it could be better. What if instead of you did 150,000 pound sales instead of 200,000, so you only did 1.5x? But the difference here is you made a profit of 50,000 instead of 40,000, 10,000 pound more. Now you might be wondering, but how is that possible? Yes, because there are the cost of fulfillment. There's the expenses to be taken care of. On top of that, it's not only about growing your top line revenues, it's more about growing your personal profit. In other words, what you take from business to you personally. So instead of going for 200,000 pound sales, what are the sales that you could not have done in the business so that you have more me time, you have your family time, as well as you have more profit in the business of 50,000? At the end of the day, as a business owner, you don't care about 200,000 pound in sales. You only care about either you have 40,000 or 50,000 pound profit in the business, because that's the only thing you take home. That's what it matters. So the focus should be on the profit. And how do you optimize the profit in a business? That's the name of the game. How do you maximize at its buckets, that I would call it? Well, how you maximize revenue so that you only focus on the most profitable sales. It's not about the just sales, it's about profitable sales. What I mean by this is you focus on the products that are high margins, that you have less support, and the profit margin is higher. It's not only about making more sales. And like you might be selling mastermind, membership, online courses, and coaching, consulting, could be anything. And if you are feeling like, so see, I work so hard, I feel like doing, and every month, and I'm so busy in serving my clients, and but at the month end, there's hardly anything left for me. That's why, because you've not been able to concentrate on the most profitable product. And instead of selling, 'cause for example, I was speaking to a female entrepreneur, and she told me she had 18 line of products, and I asked her to list them out. And I said to her, you need to get rid of 10 immediately. Just focus on 8, which are the high value ones. And that's what it matters. So business, you're in the business is not about the business growth, it's about the profit growth, it's about income growth. So if you focus on that thing, all the energy, everything you do around the business with singularity of focus, that I call it, will be around that. Is that what I do in a business, is that profitable or not? Is the investment that I make, is that profitable or not? Because here's a problem with that: when you have 200,000 pound sales and you have 40,000 profit, because there is no guarantee that you start, you'll keep on making that kind of revenue on month by month basis. So let's say that you had 5,000 pound worth of running expenses just to open your door in the previous year, and as a result of your business growth for 200,000, your expenses to run your business has grown equally from 5,000 to 10,000 pound a month. So what this means that if your business doesn't grow in proportion to what's happening right now from 200,000, let's say you want to go to 300,000, but instead going backwards to 150,000, now you have a problem, which is which is that you have 10,000 pounds of expenses, the running expenses, and your sales are slowing down. And this is a classic case of poor cash flow management. And that's one of the reasons why business fail, because of poor cash flow management, as 82% of the business world does. Okay, that's a question from Mohit. Question: please take it once you finish the live. Okay, that's okay. That's thank you for that. Great. So that's all I have for today, and please drop in every week that every Friday at 4 p.m. GMT, that when I go live and I talk about one thing that can help you to drive your focus, your energy, and help you in the business to grow faster in a more profitable way. And I believe that the only way to scale the business steadily, sensibly, just at the right speed, is knowing the numbers in your business. So crucial. That's how you make decisions in the business. And if you like this kind of video, and please do share with your friends and who would benefit from being live, and you can ask me questions like here on the call, and I'm more than happy to answer one by one. And so I've got a question. Thank you, Cecile. That's very interesting. Look forward to hearing your weekly tips. Oh, great. When cutting out less profitable products, do we look at what percentage of revenue a product category brings? Yes. And what you do is, and what you do is, I'll give you example that Warren Buffett, and once he he and Bill Gates, and they were in the same room, and someone asked them, what's one word you guys would want to write? And both didn't share anything with them, and this write the word focus. That's how important the focus word is. And Warren Buffett's pilot asked him when he was flying, and Warren, what should I do? And he listed, said, I need to focus. I've got like 15 things to do that I want to do in my life. And he said, just get rid of 12 of them, just focus on 3 or 5. That's the thing. So if you have like in your in whatever you sell, you just need to focus on 2 or 3 of them. We have high profit margins. So pick your so that applies in your business. What's your profitable? Because I don't know specifically. It depends by the sector as well, the profit margins. Because again, business is a game of margins. Business is a game of margins, and it's not. It's never about the top line revenue. If it is, then every business that who has a big presence, whose household name would be always be successful. Why would they be in a position to go bust and just in if they don't have sales for 2 or 3 months? Because they don't have the cash buffer. They don't have the leverage of having running the business lean and mean as operate as lean as possible. So there is no right or wrong answers in terms of what percentage of revenue should be. It depends by sector, and based on your own business, then just focus on 2 or 3 which has the biggest margin. So the thing that you want to be doing is to track your revenue versus cost of delivery minus expenses by products that you offer, and that would give you an insight in terms of what percentage of profit you are making by product, if that makes sense to you. And then you can decide, just focus on the first 3, and that's what it matters, and get rid of the others. And that's how you have better margins. Instead of having 200,000 pound sales, you only have 150,000 pound sales, but you have more profit and you spend less time. And not only that, you have less risk in the business. That's the key. And you have less risk in the business because you're not operating a business from 5,000 pound a month to 10,000 pound a month as operating expenses. You may be doing, let's say, 7.5. Now, would you be rather be happy running a business at 10,000 pound a month as just to open your door to paying your staff and doing ads and all that, or 7.5? And obviously 7.5. And if you're doing 40 and you're doing 50, let's even say 150,000 pounds, you only do 40,000 pounds in profit. Would you be rather be having operating expenses of 7,500 or 10,000 pounds, even for that 150,000 pound sales? So this is so important to understand the difference between a business growth and income growth. And most people that I come across, this like, oh, I just want to grow my business. I want to grow. Oh, I want to make marketing. I want to grow my business. I want to get new leads, and I want to get consistently new leads, and I want to grow my sales, and that's why they run into big problems, because once you start educating and paying for all the cost of delivery, expenses, taxes, and all that, and your time goes, and they hardly have anything left. And so I hope that's been valuable to you. And Liz, thank you, Sissy. That's very interesting. Look forward to hearing your weekly tips. Okay, thank you, Liz. Thanks for tuning in. Mohit, it was a great session. Looking forward to the next one. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, Mohit. Yes, awesome. So that's all the question that we have for today, and it's my first ever live, and I'm trying my best to not be nervous, as well as trying to get excited about this and sharing this. And please do tune in next week, same time, same place, 4 p.m. GMT, and I look forward to connecting with you and the next time. And I do publish the weekly videos on Tuesday at 4 p.m. GMT as well. We just talk about how you make more income from business without the hassle of doing more work. And if that's what you want your business to be in 2021 and beyond, and I believe this is a channel for you. And I look forward to thank you, Liz. Awesome. And I look forward to connecting with you next week. Thank you so much. Bye for now.